Hey y'all, Fat Man Outdoors. Just got back from the heart doctor. Got to have a calf done. So that's part of it. Next thing to see if we can't get me straightened out. But got the heart doctor visit over with. And now we're heading down the road to go see if we can't find old Mr. Whiskers. See y'all in a few. Full disclosure, no catfish were caught in the making of this video, but I did lose 6 pounds by the doctor's scale. Hey y'all, Fat Man Outdoors. We're here at the lake. Looks pretty cool. Best thing I can say about the day is it's 79 degrees. The wind ain't blowing hard. It's a bright, sunny day, but it's got some clouds too, so it's not too bad. Wind's blowing out of the south. It's pushing right into this little bay that I'm sitting in. There ought to be some bait fish being pushed up in here. We've had winds real bad yesterday. I really wanted to go fishing yesterday instead of today, but the wind was too bad, so we just couldn't get out here. And I wanted to be on the lake fishing in back some of these creeks, but my boat's not quite ready, so I decided today I wanted to go fishing after my heart doctor visit. And so we're going to entitle this video Catfish and Heart Doctors. Hopefully the catfish will show up because the heart doctor did. But I want to show y'all something. We're going to fish with 2 different baits here today. Both of them are argued about on Facebook and on YouTube a ton. Okay, one's chicken. I've already got 2 rods out with chicken on it. The other's hot dogs. Now, first thing you're going to say, oh man, you can't rod fish with hot dogs. How you going to keep them on? You have to tie them on with string. You have to put them on with a rubber band. You have to do all this yada, yada, yada stuff. Not necessarily. Okay, I'm going to show you something, and pay no attention to my red fingers because, yeah, they're Kool-Aid dogs. I come up with this idea that I think will work really well, and it's easy to do. What I do is I take a piece of a straw, a drinking straw, and cut it about 1.5 inches long, put my hook up through it after I've cut a little fin on both sides so it can bend over like that. And then I put my hook right up through the rest of the straw and out the top, okay? And then I push that whole thing up through the hot dog. And then when I push that up through the hot dog, when you try to throw, that hot dog's got a soft spot to sit and it won't tear off of your line and to stay on there better. And it's not some kind of contraption that's going to be in the way of fish bite, and you ain't got to deal with 500 rubber bands laying on the ground or in the floor of your boat. You ain't got to keep a spool of thread in your pocket all the time. This thing's reusable. Okay, every time you use it, you can put it right back on there. You can just keep your 4 or 5 hooks set back with these already on it. Get you a little container or dip can or anything, and keep your 4 or 5 hooks down in it that's got this on it. If you decide you want a hot dog fish, put them out, pop them on there, and then once you put your hot dog on, snap it right onto a swivel, and you're ready to go. What I've even done on this one is I've took a double hook Kentucky rig with weight on the end of it. I've got 4 ounces of lead on the end of that, and I'm going to throw it out in this channel and let it set and see what happens. But the good thing about it is I'll be able to throw it and not fling my hot dogs off, because those pieces of straw will stay just like that. Whenever they get pressure against them, they just flatten right out. Okay, they just push right out. I don't know if anybody has done this. I've not seen anybody do a YouTube video on this. After I get this line out, I'll show you how I cut the straw, and then you'll understand a little bit more about what I'm talking about. Beautiful. Went right where I wanted to go with it, and my hot dog stayed right on there. Oh yeah. All righty. Now let's set this rod down. Now unfortunately, this is a bass reel and it don't got clicker on it. I gotta do some line respooling, and I ain't got to that just yet, but I will. But anyway, I want to get my knife here and my straw. Y'all check out this cool little knife right here. This thing is Damascus. It's actually ball bearings that was heated and hammer welded together, and then they made the blade for this thing. This thing is 100% handmade by a guy in North Carolina. And this sucker is razor sharp. My wife got this for me as a gift. And I mean, let me tell you something. This baby will flat cut you if you ain't careful. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take a straw, about 1.5 inches long. Just like that. Just cut a small little piece. All right. One straw usually make 4 or 5 of these. Now I'm going to cut a little wing, just a little wing down in there, and another one. You can make them long. The longer the better, to be honest. It doesn't hurt. Okay, got that cut now. Now here's an important thing to remember. J-hooks. When you're doing this, use J-hook. Don't try to use a circle hook, because if you do, the hot dog's going to impinge some stuff going on, and I'm not sure exactly if the straw might impinge some stuff going on with a fish swimming away from you and you're trying to set the hook. But now you see I've got my hook stuck right up through there. Now I know the sun's right in a bad spot, but that's the best I can do. All right, I'm living in this side of the world. All right, now what I do is now I'll fold that straw above where I cut it and make it smaller. See how I got it folded right there? So that it's less going through that piece of hot dog. And let me get into my slaughter bag here. And I take the hot dog and I stick the hook and the straw right up through it and bend. Make sure you bend your little bend over in the straw. And then when you pull that up, when that hook pulls against that straw, see what it does? Flattens that right out. Now what I'll do is I'll just keep one sitting here in case I break one off or something, and I've got one to snap right back on there. But right now I'm going to make another one of these up because I got to get another pole out, and hopefully we'll land us a catfish on one of them. Okay, so we're not on the boat. The banana rule does not apply. That's all I got to say about that. Y'all, I don't know. The bite is slow. I've only had just a couple of other nibbles. That whatever that was biting on that hot dog. He never left a mark on it, and he just quit. Just a few minutes ago, I had the camera off and got another little bite. Pulled the rod down a couple of little times and left it. I'm thinking that may be because I'm in a place that's kind of rocky, close to a boat ramp, and I'm thinking that just might be a really small flathead. Because even if it was a channel cat, he would have got a small one that would have got that whole chicken pecking thing going on and got aggressive and at least took the hot dog. Whatever this was pecking the line and pulling it down a couple of times pretty good, but never took the hot dogs off. So I don't know. But just to update you on the, there he hit it again, just saying, just to update you on the hot dog rig, even in the second cast, that little trick with the straws, the same hot dogs are still on that line. Had no problem with them whatsoever. But I sure can't figure out whatever this is. It's just, it's got to be a really small catfish, little fingerling sized catfish. But again, like I said, I think if it was a channel cat, he'd just be burning it up because they hit it like a machine gun whenever they hit something. I'm thinking this might be a little, real small flathead, and he's just trying to get his mouth on it so he can swim away with it. He just can't do it. But maybe we'll catch something, maybe we won't. I wanted to come out here after I got this heart doctor thing took care of and wet a line and get a little fishing on my brain instead of everything else. It's a lot of stuff to take in when you're going through what I'm going through, and you got a lot of doctors telling you stuff, and most of it, if you're a hillbilly and you don't understand stuff well, like me, most of the stuff they tell you, you don't know what the heck they're talking about. They understand to use terms they use every day because they normally are talking to people that know about that stuff. But it is what it is, you know. I got a ticker that's messing up and they think they can fix it, and I'm told that this guy's one of the best in the nation. But he's been doing it 40 years. Well, he's going to go in through my wrist here, go all the way up through my arm with some sort of a scope, I'm assuming, and go down into my heart, into the right side of my heart. Because they're saying the bottom right side of my heart is trying to stop working. And they're going to go in and look for blockages and see what's going on. And if he needs to put a stent in while he's in there, he's going to do that. And then they're going to go from there by getting a game plan to see what's broken and what needs to be fixed. Because the echo stress test did, without a doubt, show something bad was going on. We just don't know what. So now the thing is get all this lined up and this stuff done where they're actually getting in there and rubber on the road kind of stuff, looking at the inside of my heart physically instead of with a graph or a chart, and see what's going on. Hopefully save this fat man so I can do some more stuff and make some more videos. Got something playing with this rod right here. It's got chicken on it. He's really lightly tapping on it, but something's pecking away at it. Probably another little bitty fella. Well, it's got enough chicken on it where we could have a family barbecue if he'd just take it home with him. Oh, I just seen something break right out there. That's a good sized fish, whatever that was. Should have been visible on the camera, something directly in the line where it's pointed. That had to been a big gar, I guess. That thing looked like it's 3 feet long. Come on, buddy. Hey, I don't know. Well, I'm gonna dare to tempt fate. I'm gonna break that banana rule again. Maybe if the first one I ate was bad, maybe this will undo the bad. I don't know. Banana peels are completely biodegradable, but I'm not sure if you leave them laying here, that would be looked upon in a good eye. Because I have a feeling that yellow banana peel would generate a pink ticket for littering, so we ain't gonna do that. Well, y'all, it's been a good attempt to catch a catfish. I figure an honest man will show you his defeats as well as he'll show you his victories. I know these guys making YouTube videos don't come out here every day and catch a 50-pound catfish. That just don't happen. Because if they did, they'd sore lip everything in the United States and you'd never catch nothing. I just wanted to make this little short video, kind of show you all that little hot dog trick with the straw and get myself down here to the water for a few minutes. Again, like I said, that this heart doctor thing, they worry you to death. They worry me to death. But, you know, God will make a way, you know, and I get to watch this while I'm waiting on a catfish. You know, I get to watch a beautiful sunset out on God's water. And again, I appreciate anybody that's watched through to the end of the video. If y'all pray for me. If you don't pray, send out all them positive vibes or whatever it is that y'all do. Got a long way to go, but I'm going to try my best to make it through it. And I'm going to try to get better. And I got skunked today. I've had a few little taps here and there from little bitty baby cats, I'm assuming. But that's part of it. Like I said, I don't believe these guys go out every single day and catch a 50-pound catfish. But we tried. Next time maybe it'll be better. Pretty soon we're going to have some different types of videos coming out. I'll be in my boat here by another week or so, they say. Get all that ready to go, and that way it'll make it a lot easier. I wanted to be up in one of these creeks today and just couldn't do it because of my boat, but I will be. And I knew I was kind of crippling myself on coming to a place that everybody fishes and not knowing the water temp, or I haven't been to the water much at all this spring, or this winter still, rather, I guess. But just wanted to come give it a shot, mess around a little bit and get away from the house and clear my mind. I appreciate y'all watching this video, and I appreciate your support, and appreciate you subscribing. And don't forget to click that bell if you subscribe, so if I make another video, not so if, when, you'll get the notification for it. This is Fat Man Outdoors. I am the Fat Man, and I'm gone. Hey guys, if you liked the video, hit subscribe. Don't forget to click that bell so you get notifications the next time we put out a video. Appreciate you. It's the Fat Man. I'm gone.